Holly, Hobbie, and Friends. Let's Have a Tea Party. Written by Sonali Fry and illustrated by Bob Berry. It was a sunny morning in Clover, and the Hay Girls couldn't wait to start their day. They were getting ready to host a tea party. Okay, girls, said Holly. Before we start, let's make sure we know what we need to make. Amy, do you have the list? Yep, Amy replied. Freshly squeezed lemonade, fruit salad, egg salad sandwiches, and for dessert, chocolate scones. Perfect, said Holly. And these flowers can go in the center of the large table with all the food. Do you think we'll be able to finish everything in time? Asked Amy. Of course, said Holly confidently. The party doesn't start until noon, so we have all morning. Let's get to work. Holly and Carrie started preparing for the fruit salad. Holly chopped up the bananas and strawberries, while Carrie washed the grapes. When they were done, they put all the ingredients into a glass bowl. Wow, that sure does look yummy, said Carrie. Meanwhile, Amy made a big pitcher of lemonade. Ta-da, she said when she was done. Great work, girls, said Holly. Now we can start on the chocolate scones. Just then, Robbie entered the kitchen. Here you go, he said, proudly placing a tray of sandwiches in front of Holly. My famous peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Peanut butter? Pickles? Asked Holly. They're for the tea party, explained Robbie. Oh, thanks, Robbie, said Holly. But we're going to serve egg salad sandwiches instead. You mean you don't want these? Said Robbie, disappointed. I even brought extra pickles. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches just don't fit in a tea party, said Holly. They will if you serve them with root beer, continued Robbie. That's the absolute best combo. We're serving lemonade, said Holly. Lemonade, fruit salad. Boy, this is going to be one boring party, Robbie said, interrupting as he walked out the door. Maybe Cheddar will want my sandwiches. Holly turned to Amy and Carrie, who were busy making the chocolate scones. How are the scones coming along? Asked Holly. They're going to be delicious, said Amy, licking her fingers. Don't worry, I'll make sure there's enough left for our guests. Great, said Holly. I'm going to clear this counter so I can start on the egg salad sandwiches. When Holly was ready to make the sandwiches, she went over to the fridge and took out a new carton of eggs. But on her way back to the counter, she slipped on a leftover banana peel. Holly shrieked as she fell to the floor. Holly! Screamed Amy and Carrie as they rushed over to help. Are you okay? I'm fine, said Holly, getting up, but the eggs aren't. The girls looked at the broken eggs on the floor. What are we going to do? Asked Amy. We don't have enough eggs left. I know, said Holly. I'm sure my Aunt Jessie has some extra eggs that we can have. I'll be right back. When Holly entered the cafe, her mom and her Aunt Jessie were enjoying some fresh blueberry muffins. Holly asked for some eggs, but Aunt Jessie didn't have any left. Holly wondered if she should cancel the tea party. Why don't you use Robbie's sandwiches? Holly's mom suggested. But we can't serve peanut butter and pickle sandwiches at a tea party, said Holly. Says who? Asked Aunt Jessie. You can serve whatever you want. The important thing is that you and your guests have fun. That's right, said Holly's mom. Besides, I think Robbie would really appreciate it if you served us famous sandwiches. I guess you're right, said Holly. I should have taken his sandwiches in the first place. I'd better go and find him before he gives them all to Cheddar. By noontime, the lemonade, fruit salad, chocolate scones, and peanut butter and pickle sandwiches were set up outside. I have one more item to add, said Holly, walking up to the table. In her hands was a picture of root beer. Cool, said Robbie. I hear it goes well with peanut butter and pickle sandwiches, said Holly as she winked at her brother. Soon the guests started to arrive. Everyone enjoyed the treats that the Hay Girls and Robbie made. These sandwiches are really good, said Amy's mother, Mrs. Morris. You'll have to give me the recipe sometime. You'll have to ask Robbie for that, Holly replied with a smile. Hey, this party is pretty cool, said Robbie. We couldn't have done it without you, said Holly, giving her brother a hug. For the next one, I'll make my chocolate smothered French fries, said Robbie, or maybe my pineapple onion muffins. Hmm. We can talk about that later, said Holly with a twinkle in her eye. Come on, let's eat. The end.